Rouse Rising. If you are new here, my name is Katie, and on this channel I share with you holistic homemaking content. If you are into that, click that subscribe button. I would love to have you be a part of the Rouse Rising family. We have a lot of fun around here. We spread a lot of joy and we share a lot of food prep and food stuff. So I have a family of 7. I have 5 children ages 1 to 10, and they eat lots of food. I'm sure if you have children, you know, they're growing, they eat, and we're constantly resupplying our house. Typically, I like to do a once a month grocery haul. Listen, I decided not to do once a month grocery hauls right now at this season in life. Instead of going and stocking up and spending $800 at the grocery store, I went today and I spent closer between $350 and $400. And this is everything that I got. So I'm going to share that with you. And I'm also going to share with you a recipe. We're going to make some dessert. So stick around for that. I haven't decided if I'm making peach cobbler or brownies, but we might make both. We'll just have to see. I went to 3 different grocery stores. I went to, 4 if you include the farm. I went to Natural Grocers. I went to the Chef's Supply store, and I ran into Walmart because they're all kind of in the same little area. And then I went out to the farm and got my fresh raw milk. So let's go ahead and get into this video. Let's start over here at my raw milk. This week, she only had 4 jars, 4 half gallons of raw milk. The cow is slowing down production, so we are thankful for any amount that we can get. We really thrive on raw milk. It is so delicious. This is the best milk I've ever had. Well, since moving from England, this is the best milk that I've ever had. So good. So we don't have enough that I'll be making butter or anything like that. We're just gonna drink this with the cream and all and enjoy it. Okay, over here is from the Chef's Supply store, and I picked up some wide seal sandwich bags. I usually get the flip top sandwich bags, and I should find a reusable sandwich container. Katie, why aren't you wrapping your sandwiches in parchment paper? I don't know. For kids' lunches. Aaron really likes this Mexican style sour cream, so I get him one of those every month. Sometimes we get 2, but this month he still has some. He has about half left, so I went ahead and grabbed that because it's going to be a while before I go back to the store. This was on sale for $14 for 5 pounds of shredded cheese, the 3 cheese pizza blend. I do like to keep pre-shredded cheese on hand in the freezer for homemade pizza nights. I use my sourdough for pizzas, and we cook it on a pizza stone. It's so yummy. So I'm happy to have that, and yes, I will grate my own cheese, but it's nice to cut corners, and sometimes I'll pay extra to cut those corners. Over here, we've got the sliced peaches. This was a 5-pound bag. I believe it was like $12 for this 5-pound bag. And then here we have the eggs. I only got one of these. There was 2 left. I left one for someone else and grabbed this one. I didn't think that we would get through the second one by the end of the month, but we got one to get us over this hump for now, and then I'm going to see if I can find somebody that has eggs local to me. Right here, we picked up 2 of these 32-ounce, 2-pound bags of salami. I will put one in the freezer, and then I will use one in the kids' lunches, and then Aaron likes to snack on it. So we've got those. Good old-fashioned Comet to clean the toilets. We have a white kitchen sink and white toilets, so I needed some of that cleaner. You know, vinegar and baking soda can only go so far, so sometimes I like something that's a little bit more industrious, a little bit more, I don't know, but we're not drinking out of the toilet, so I'm not too worried about using Comet with bleach and all that good stuff. I actually got bleach today, but we'll get to that. Okay, over here I got 4, 8, 12, 16 pounds of organic grass-fed ground beef. We eat a lot of that because we are being very stingy with the last of our elk meat and the last of our deer meat. So we would be out of elk and deer if we ate that every time we had meat. But we're stretching it because we like to have elk and deer. You know, we love it. We love it way more than ground beef. So it's like, you know, we're just being really stingy with it right now. This will get us through the rest of the month probably, because we do ground beef probably a pound a day, I would say. Every other day, possibly sometimes, because Aaron and I both eat kind of a fairly strict diet, and ground beef and ground elk and ground venison are huge parts of our diet, very meat heavy. I went ahead and stocked up on the all natural Jimmy Dean sausage stuff. We are also down to the very last of our pig, and I'm being stingy with that. I think we have 2 hams left. We might have some sausage. I know we have some insanely hot deer sausage that is so spicy, none of us can tolerate it unless we mix it with this. So this holiday season, I'll be using the really spicy deer sausage to make sausage balls and use this. But I went ahead and stocked up on this for the holiday season because a lot of times they are out of stock. And we are 2 months away. I just want to make sure that I've got it in the freezer. And we also like to eat this on the weekends. Sometimes during the week, we'll mix in one of these with some ground meat. Sometimes we use it in spaghetti. So it's just nice to have some ground sausage. And I didn't have any organic at Walmart. So this is what we ended up with. And the same with the yogurt and the milk that I got. They didn't have any organic at Walmart, and I needed it, and I'm not going to go back into town anytime soon, so I just got what they had. We use plain yogurt for making dips and dressings, and then sometimes the kids will have some fruit with some vanilla yogurt. Sometimes I'll mix them because this is really sweet and has a lot of sugar in it, so I tone it down with that, but I also like to have the plain for different things, like I was saying, dips and stuff like that. I always get the bananas that have the biggest bunches. These had short little bananas, and then I got a big bunch with the long ones. So these are perfect for Annika and Bodhi. They love to eat bananas. We got 2 bags of mandarin oranges. We've got 2 bags of grapes. We've got 2 melons because we love fruit. We also have a freezer with a bunch of frozen fruit in it, but we didn't have any peaches. That's why I grabbed those. And then back here, we got some whole milk because Walmart didn't have organic, and I'm not going to run around to a bunch of different stores. This is fine. This is to supplement what we got from the farm. I also grabbed a big pack of diapers. I have been halfways potty training Bodhi. We did elimination communication with our first 4 children, and they were out of diapers by his age, and they definitely did not do number 2 in their diapers from 6 months onwards. So it's really strange to me that I have a child that I neglected to do elimination communication with, and that he is still in diapers. And I have cloth, but I'm not using cloth. So we're using these right now, and we also have some pull-ups as we try to potty train him, but he's just kind of like, I'm not doing it. I prefer my diaper. And I've never been through this before because, like I said, we start from 2 months and do elimination communication, but this year's been crazy. I'm not going to make up excuses. I just haven't given him the attention that it takes to do EC. I have a video on my channel about elimination communication, and I share all about it when Annika was a baby. I share in more depth about that if you're curious. I encourage all first-time parents to explore elimination communication because it's amazing. It is amazing. No poop diapers. It's amazing. No poopy diapers. They learn how to go on the potty. You learn their cues. You work together. It's amazing. But enough talking about that in a grocery haul. You all don't want to hear that. You want to hear that I bought Clorox to bleach my white towels. I do use it when I'm working with my postpartum doula work. I do need bleach for that work. And then also from Walmart, we needed some cough syrup. So I got some Zarbee's day and night. Yes, I do make medicine for my family, but sometimes you just need something that does the trick quick. And that's why I got that. And then some multi-symptom cold stuff. And then, of course, influenzinium, blah, 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 blah. We do homeopathic remedies too. And so I got some influenza homeopathic remedy to help with those symptoms should we get anything like the flu or COVID again. Have you ever used a shampoo bar? This was my first time seeing a shampoo bar locally. I've just never ordered one on the internet, but I thought I would give this one a try. And I got the herbal formula, and now I'm wondering if I should not have gotten the herbal formula. I don't know if that's some kind of medicinal. I probably don't need an herbal formula. I should have got the normal and just tried the normal. Anyways, have you used a shampoo bar? I feel like the shampoo that I'm using currently is causing a skin issue, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to try this. And then we got some tissues because
It's cold season or COVID season or flu season, whatever season it is. The kids are back in school. Germs are running rampant. So we had to get a restock of tissues. Everybody came home with the sniffles this week. This is the hard red winter wheat berries. I got 8 of these packs, and these packs are 2-pound packs. So I got 16 pounds of hard red winter wheat. And then I got 16 pounds of the wheat berries Prairie Gold. If you have used the Prairie Gold, what do you use it for? Is this just to, in baked goods like cakes and stuff like that? Or is this a bread? I'm not really sure. So let me know what you use the wheat berries gold, Prairie Gold for. They were out of the hard white winter wheat. And I'm stocking up on this still continuously, you all. Let me tell you something. First, I will tell you guys the grand total. I will say the Chef Supply store was this much. Walmart was this much, and Natural Grocers was this much, for a grand total of this. And I do all my calculations after I film this and after I get my groceries away. So that's that. There is a predicted wheat shortage. Apparently there's already a wheat shortage and we're not seeing it in the stores yet, but Bread Beckers did make an announcement, or there's something going on where they cannot get any more organic hard red wheat. So what they have now is what they have, and they've put like a limited amount on that. And they also said from here forward, they're going to be selling whatever wheat they can get their hands on. But that there is a predicted wheat shortage coming, and that we don't have enough wheat to get us through 2022. So that is coming from a variety of sources. One being Patera at Appalachia Homestead. What is her channel? But Patera, if you know Patera, she's down there in Tennessee. And I heard that from her. She's a very good source of information. I'm not saying that to scare anybody, but if you can get wheat berries, if you can get wheat berries, get yourself some wheat berries, because you can store them for 50 years. Okay. Flour, it's good for like 6 months. If you store it correctly, if you kill the bugs and the eggs and the larvae in it, you can store flour, if you store it correctly, for 5 years, maybe 10 years, but it's just the quality is going to be a lot less. Whereas if you have your berries and they're good for 50 years, you're always going to have fresh flour if you have the ability to mill it. I get a lot of my wheat berries from Azure Standard. If you want to order a 50-pound bag or a 25-pound bag, a 10-pound bag, whatever, check out the link or links below, whatever I put down there, for your grains, for your whole wheat berries, for your bread flour. They have organic all-purpose flour and those right now in stock. So it's important, if you can and if you have the ability, to set some food aside. I'm talking 5 pounds of flour a week, a month, a few extra cans of beans, whatever you can do to secure your family's food stores and make sure that you can get by in a pinch. Let's say they start rationing wheat for a year or two. Are you going to have enough for your baked goods and for your good stuff? And it's possible that they have wheat stored in the mountains, in the caves, or in the tunnels that, if you guys know about that. So they've been tunneling for years and years and years. They've got bases in the mountains, in these tunnels. There are tractor trailers that go into these tunnels and offload a lot of supplies and a lot of stuff. So what have they been putting in those tunnels? We don't know. Huge, massive warehouses. I've seen video footage of these insane mega complexes that are underground. You can do your own digging and your own research. What is all that about? So do the elites have some kind of food access that us peons are not going to have? So those are things that I've thought about and that I've just paid attention to and not allowed the fear to creep in. But I just want to be sure that I'm making good decisions for my family and that I'm able to feed my 5 children. So I've made sacrifices, I've been thrifty, and I've spent any extra money we've had on stocking up on food stores for the last year. That's a journey that I am on and that I share with you guys here. You see me fill jars, and I'm filling jars from a large quantity of food that I have stored up. I've worked really hard to secure food stores for my family, and I worry a lot of times that I know it's not enough. I know it's not enough, but I'm doing what I can, and I encourage you to do what you can so that you have everything that you need should you have an emergency situation, should somebody lose their job. There's so many reasons to stock up and store food. So if you can just set aside enough for a month, but you can do it slowly over a period of time. Ideally, you would like to have 3 to 6 months of a food supply set aside. I know that that's not easy for us to do. I know that I might have that for my family of 7. I don't know. I know that it can seem really daunting and really scary, and I just know that if I go down that spiral tunnel or that hole, black hole of negativity, then it can make me feel really depressed. So I choose joy and I choose not to go there. And I hope that you can choose those things too. I'm going to tell you a little secret. My middle name is Hope, and I have really embraced that the last couple of years. I've embraced the hopeful mentality. I've embraced my middle name. And I hope that you guys can have a little bit of joy and hope in your daily. Thank you so much for watching this food haul with me and for listening to my little rant. I hope you guys have a great day. If you want to be a part of the Rouse Rising family, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about these days? What do you think about this grocery haul? What recipe do you want to see? Should I do peach cobbler or brownies? Let me know. All right, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and sign off here, and the rest of this video will be a little bit of that footage. I hope you enjoy. Until next time, bye. Okay, I'm going to sign off here, but I'm going to leave you with this footage of me trying to get all these groceries put away and this kitchen cleaned up. We have company coming over tonight. So Aaron's picking up pizza because this was like, hey, we have company coming over. And I was like, oh, let me throw something together. I got this stuff, so I'm going to get to it. Leave you with this little bit of extra footage. That was almost a crisis averted. I didn't think I had any butter thawed out. Brown sugar, 1 cup. For this peach crisp recipe, I am going off a recipe from subscriber Lenny Corser, and I hope I pronounced that last name correctly. I'm just doing a little mod and using coconut. This is desiccated or fine shredded coconut instead of using almond meal, but if you have almond meal, you can do that. This recipe is going to be written down below in this video's description. I've made it a bunch on this channel over the summer. It's so good. It's a great quick recipe if you have all your ingredients on hand. It comes out perfect every time, and I highly recommend it. Thanks, Lenny, for your recipe. For the record, I am doubling this recipe, so what you see me doing in the video is twice as much as what it calls for down in the video's description. So if you ever wonder, I'm feeding a lot of people, and I typically double everything. So when I go over a basic recipe with you, I will mention the basic recipe, but in my videos, you will see me double and sometimes triple that recipe. So I hope that's not too confusing and that you enjoy your baking and cooking in your kitchen time. I appreciate you all being here with me today. If you haven't already, give this video a like. Make sure that if you aren't already, you click subscribe to be a part of my channel. I love having you all here. And leave a comment down below. Is this peach crisp something you have tried before? What is your favorite summer dessert recipe or fall dessert recipe. I'm excited for the seasons changing and trying new things.
Ooh, that was almost a big mess.
Now that a lot of the fruit is going out of season, it is time to start baking those pies, pumpkin pies, apple pies. I'm so excited for that. So let me know down in the comments below, what are some things you're looking forward to this fall? To hanging out with you guys in my next video. Until next time, bye.